Are here. It's good to see you guys. I'm sure some of our others will be joining us momentarily. And I wanted to be here for this last crafty session before the holidays to just wish you all well and all the blessings of the season and tell you I love you guys. So we're going to do a little card crafting today. I don't know how long it'll last. We shall see. But I did want to give you guys a chance to get together and chat and say hi to one another too. So week 1 chemo has been interesting. First day chemo, the infusion was actually pretty much a piece of cake. The only oddity was the cold cap. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of those, but it's called a Paxman, the brand I have. And it is a cap that you're supposed to wear during chemotherapy that cools your hair follicles. And they don't promise any results, but they do say that you stand up to a 50% chance of retaining 50% of your hair. And the even greater thing to me about that was that instead of having alopecia for up to 6 months, it can come in much faster. So I decided in the idea of vanity that I definitely needed to do this. I'm not usually a real vain person, but about my hair, I was feeling vain. So I just decided to go ahead and do it. Now, what I did not realize was what an endurance test I was setting myself up for with this thing. When you go in and you get ready to do your infusion, you get your hair wet enough to conduct the moisture clear through to your scalp. Then you put a conditioner on it. Then you put on something that looks like a bathing cap. And then you put on something that looks like a football helmet over that and strap it all down really tight. And then you pre-cool for 30 minutes. You pre-cool to a temperature of 20 degrees below zero. Then your infusion starts. And you continue to cool at a temperature of 20 degrees below zero for the 3 hours of the infusion. And then you also cool for 2 hours following that before you can take the cool cap off. Then you have to heat your head to be able to get your hair out of the little ice capsule it's in. I have to say the first 30 minutes is challenging. It really is challenging because that's just not a sensation that any of us are used to and anybody in their right mind would like. But after about 30 minutes, it gets kind of numb and then it doesn't really matter anymore. So that was interesting. But the infusion itself, while it was long, it took 7 hours in total from the time I got there since it was my first one. That was all okay. And then we went back the next day and got the shot to stimulate white blood cell count, and that was fine. I actually felt really good that day too. In fact, we were up running around town that day. Day 3 kicked my butt. Day 3, I was down. And it wasn't in the ways I expected. People, who were having reactions to chemo, get diarrhea, nausea, and stomach issues. They get fatigue. They get bone pain. These were not the things that hit me. The things that hit me were, for some reason, the chemo reacted with my osteoarthritis, and every bone and every muscle in my body hurt. Probably one of the most intense pains I've ever felt in my life, and I was down for about 36 hours with that. But now that is completely gone. The fatigue is here, but I'm really feeling pretty good. I knew I loved you when I made myself get up and take a shower and come out here this morning because I wanted to greet you for the holidays. I didn't want to let the holidays come and go without seeing you guys and tell you that I love you. So that's what's happening on that front. Family's all doing well. Everybody's doing well with the loss of Bob. And, it's, in a way, I didn't really expect to feel this way, but it dawned on me after he passed that, just it really bothered him because he was a very bright man and a calculator of things. It really bothered him to have issues with his mind and not be able to think through things. And when I realized that after his passing, his mind was fully restored to him, not only was he restored to the relationship with his wife, who was his soulmate forever, but to be reunited with his full mind is such a blessing. And just to know that has touched me more than I can tell you. And I do thank you guys all for your well wishes. I'm doing fine. Say a prayer for Bryce. He's the one who has to put up with me. And today we are going to do some cards. But before we do that, I have to show you a couple things that I have tons of cards here. And I'm so sorry. I haven't even opened most of them, guys. It's been that kind of week. But I did open a package that just touched my heart in a deep way. And I wanted to bring this out and show you because it's helping me feel better. I have them right in my view. Martha Gentry, who is one of our longtime crafty friends, sent me a beautiful card. Here, let's drop the camera. Sent me a beautiful card that I just love. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's so beautifully made. I'll show the other cards too. Thank you, Kathy. And look what else she sent. She said she saw these and she had to have it for me. Look, it's a deer. It's a purple deer. It's an adorable purple deer. And she looked at that and said, I saw that and it had to be for you. It had to be yours, Debbie. And I agree. It had to be mine. Look at that purple and blue. It just doesn't get any better than that. But then she said, and then I saw the white one, and I knew you needed that one too. So this is what I have out at my table so I can look at it and feel blessed to have wonderful friends out there, knowing you guys are thinking of me and that I'm thinking of you. I just love these. Aren't they just so beautiful? So beautiful. So beautiful. So Martha, thank you very much. And thank you guys for all your well wishes and all your love and blessings. It makes a difference. Move my deer out of the way here momentarily. Let's make something, shall we? Oh, let's. I changed my mind about 5 times on what I was going to make while I was waiting for They are adorable, aren't they? I changed my mind at least 5 times on what I was going to make while I was waiting for the stream to start today. That's so pretty. I think we'll make a 5x7 out of this Christmas rose. Because why not? It's Christmas time. I sure love you guys. All right. Let's get a piece of... I just love those deer. They're just touching my heart. And I know I have a beautiful assortment of cards. I haven't sent mine. And I think under the circumstances, you guys will probably forgive me this year. I apologize, but life happens. I will, Mary. I did tell Bryce I don't know how long we'll be at it today, but we'll just go till we are done. And when we're done, we'll call it off. But I wanted to see you guys. So I'm 25% of the way done with chemo. I mean, there's something to be said for that. The doctor told me I had to have at least 4, maybe 6. I'm holding on to the 4 because that seems like the thing to do at this point. And so We are now officially done with 25%. And I'm going in now. I'm going into, if you're wondering what's happening here, I have 2 weeks off from chemo just to rest up. And it seemed like a lot at first. Nope. Doesn't sound like so much now. We're going to have a really small Christmas this year. Just the girls are coming over. I think Corey, Lauren's roommate, will come with her. And we're just going to have a quiet family Christmas. We're not cooking. We're going to do Thanksgiving dinner a la honey baked ham. We've only ever done that once. It was actually kind of a kick when we did it, though. The year we moved into this house 25 years ago, Lauren was still a baby and a carrier when we moved in here, and we ended up moving over Thanksgiving Day, and we had a commitment for Thanksgiving, so we brought everybody over, told them to drag up a box, and we ate on paper plates, and it was one of the most fun Thanksgivings I ever remember. Because it's just no pretense, you know, when you got your paper plate and your and your box, using it as a table, it's that's the way to do it, really. Isn't this just beautiful? We're back in that issue 80. I knew you guys wouldn't care if I just continued working on issue 80 because it's what I had out. And this card's a little shorter than my card. So I'll come back here and take a little more off of that. I just wanted to hang out with you. That's beautiful. Okay, we got that on. Let's go ahead and put some tape flags on here. The one thing that's probably more annoying than any other is I don't have a lot of other things to look forward to, so food is good, but food doesn't taste like food. There is no seasoning in anything. It's all bland. But the only thing I've found that tastes like food is whole foods, which is good because you need vegetables and fruits and stuff. So salads, I'm doing okay with salads. And I'm going to try some fruit today, get some raspberries and things. Maybe I'll send you 2 next year, Mary. At least half the time while I've been in this business, my cards have been late because it's our busiest time of year, of course. And I used to send out the top 10 things that made 2024 a great year. That was always fun. Maybe I'll have to do that. Sometimes you got to get really creative to find those blessings, but they're there. You just got to dig for them and realize that even it just depends on how you look at the world as to whether it's blessings or not. My stuff is repositioned over here. Get around and get some foam squares. It's going to be an interesting year for 2025. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But cards are beautiful as always. Can't we? Oh, good. I did order some extra issue 80s too, Irene, because I wanted to make sure that everybody that wanted this kit could get it. So I ordered some extras. How are you feeling these days, Sharma? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling fully recovered from your episodes last year? It's a very simple card, but it doesn't need much more than that because it's really quite beautiful. I'll come in a little bit on that. Look at that beautiful Christmas rose. Could maybe stand a little stickles. I don't think I'm straight enough to, or a little too shaky to do stickles today, but it could use some stickles, and that would be beautiful. I love the way they've ghosted in the leaves and vines in the back of these. They're just beautiful. Okay, let's see what else we have here that we want to do something with. Hi, Terry. It's good to see you, friend. Seems like I've seen so little of you guys lately. Margie's been a trooper, carrying us forward and making sure everything's getting done. She is a pretty special one, so's Mary. We're really blessed to have them. Margie hasn't even yelled at me about the sales. She usually yells at me when I put her favorite things on sale. She said, no yelling this time. I'm liking these things. Okay, I think this 6x6 card. Where's all my 6x6 cards hiding out? All right. That's the 6x6. Now all the cards are going to fall off the table. Oh well, I'll just use something else. You can do that. It's so true, Irene. That is a life truth right there, you say, my friend. A life truth. I like that. Let's see. One of those days I'll be looking for everything. I don't know if you heard my little tale there at the end of Terry. In a way, it's such a blessing for him to have moved on now. He never did get to the point where the really ugly, scary things happened with the Parkinson's. He just kind of turned a corner one day, and that was it. He said, that's it. Didn't want to eat, didn't want to drink. He said, that's it. And he only lasted a couple days there. It was getting hard for him to swallow, but it wasn't like he was choking. And he never got to that point. He never had to take any of the morphine or any of that. He just had such a very quiet, very, very quiet passing. And we're so grateful that he didn't suffer. He had a good life. He loved us. We loved him. miss him. It's a blessing to have people in your life that you do miss when they're gone. But I know that he is doing great. So what more could you ask than that, really? Not much more. The girls have been such good girls. When Grandpa passed, they both came and pretty much stayed the week, which was unexpected and really very nice. They both live fairly close by, within a couple hours, but they just knew that they needed to be with their family, so they hung out with us, and that was beautiful. I still I'm having a problem getting my card trimmed just right, but okay. I have that one. Tell me a little bit about some of your plans for the holidays, guys. Anybody traveling? My big idea of traveling today is going to be drive across town and drop a couple Christmas gifts off. That will be my big idea of traveling. And that will feel like a lot. I am kind of anxious to get out of this house too, because I've been here locked in for 5 days. I kind of got to get out. Make that idea. Isn't he cute? This little snowman stacked up. See here. There's 3 of them. You know me, my purple. Yeah, they have purple. Thank you for taking care of the comments and the gifts on comments, Mary. That was very, very sweet of you. You are a trooper, my friend. Yes, he does. I love that video too, Mary. It's very funny. Puppy versus paper bag. Can you look on the wall and see if I have kind of a rose or a mauve or some kind of a pretty pink that would look? No, I don't think so. I think I have blues and purples. Oh, wait. That's it. I got it. I do need a bow maker, though. Thank you. Oh, it just didn't sound at all good when I talked to her last time. What we're going to do with that lady. What's he got, hon? Does he have something he's supposed to have?
This toy.
Okay. He just looked like he was being sneaky with it. I wasn't sure. I'm glad you talk to her every day, Glenn. And when I'm looking at this card, what I'm really wishing I had here was a die cut of like a starburst that I could put behind this. You were made to stand out. Check on your dog, please, Bryce. And I think we'll just put this on here in an interesting way and go with it. There's nothing wrong with a good, funny cat video. Another one that I like is I like to watch an animal rescue one. This guy's name's Rocky. I don't know what his channel name is, but he goes in and sits with dogs in a shelter and just tries to calm them and climatize them and help them get used to people. I like watching those too. Okay, put my tape flags on so I can get my topper nice and straight, hopefully. That's the goal anyway. That looks good. Something keeps catching my attention out the side window. I'm not sure what it is. Something moving over there like a balloon next door or something. Will Gemma actually watch TV with you, Mary? Teddy watches TV. Sometimes Teddy watches TV too much. And he barks at the Netflix logo when it comes on. Check and see what he's been up to over there.
Just his toy.
He was sick.
What?
He was sick.
I don't see anything.
So Bryce is about ready to take my Instacart account away from me.
I think you're going to tell on yourself.
Yeah. I just evidently can't select reasonable products to go on my shopping cart right now. I've ordered Instacart a couple times, which is fine. It's a convenience service, and we don't mind paying a little extra to get the convenience. But we're ending up with things in the shopping cart I'm not meaning to put in there. For example, because we have a diabetic in our household, we don't use full sugar drinks at all, you know. We just don't buy them. But I bought 4 cases of Coke, regular Coke, and had it delivered with their groceries. I don't know what that's about. And
What else?
I ordered cat litter. I don't have any cats. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what's going on with my brain.
What else did you order?
Oh, I ordered a salad from Wendy's one night. I didn't know I ordered it at all. It just showed up. It was tasty. I'm glad I ordered it. But yeah, I'm just going to take away my cards, I think.
There you go.
I don't know what's going on with that.
The clue is do not be watching TV and ordering on apps.
That's true. Or playing games. I think that's what does it is I'm playing games and I'm tapping the button, you know. And I look up and look at something on TV and then I go to look at the TV, and when I look at the TV, I move to a different app or something. I don't know. But I've ordered many things that make no sense at all. So he wouldn't be cruel if he took it away. Of course, I'd get it right back. That's really the most obvious of statements, but
Teddy, no whining.
he wants you to pick him up and love him. I think I'm just going to go with this. These are very lightweight cards today, guys, but it's more the visiting than it is the card making today. Although they are a beautiful, beautiful card set. He wants you to play with him. That's what he wants. I hear that toy hitting the floor.
Yes. He wants to go see Andre to play with him.
Teddy thinks if he's not going to George's twice a week that he's abused, a very abused puppy. We have gone to George's a couple times since Dad passed. Look how pretty that is, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Just the little elements off the page. He's kind of thinking it's not right that he's not going more places. And he goes over to George and Nina's and plays with them for an hour. Gets all worn out and has lots of fun, and then wants to do it again tomorrow.
Sir.
Teddy. Somebody's being a nuisance.
Put that away.
He wants Bryce to stop what he's doing and play with him. I don't know what this thing is with Teddy barking at the Netflix logo, but it's the funniest thing. He'll come running from all over the house and as soon as he hears it. I think this this is a kit that you could probably get about 20 cards from, friends. And then you get that beautiful stamp, and you get more papers in the magazine, more card ideas in the magazine. And it's $20 kit. So that's really quite a beautiful one for the price. I think I'm going to do it this way this time. I got it uneven again, but we know how to fix that, don't we, guys? That is not even a problem. He just said a whiner today. Because I'm not being thoroughly entertained, people. Do you realize what a travesty that is? Yes. When we've gone to Bob's, we've been there a couple times since Bob passed, and Ted runs right to his room and clearly doesn't get it. I like that. I like the sounds of dogs playing. We have a big backyard, and then we have that deck in back. And when Gypsy and Kid come to visit, boy, do they love to hit that back door and then barrel down the stairs and run the yard. That's a happy noise. Hi, Annette. Good to see you, friend. Teddy, you're so mournful. Somebody asked me if I had put Craft Consortium cards up in the year-end clearance. The year-end clearance will be here now until after Christmas. So we will have that sale going. I know we probably all spend our money, but we will keep that sale going until the first of the year, maybe a little after. And I've got some other fun things to show you that I'm excited about. But we'll get our... This is the biggest Christmas clearance I've ever done. We'll get that out there. Leave that out there for a while. Isn't this pretty, guys? And if I can just find a 6x6 card. Guess I could trim one down.
Sir,
Stop it.
no.
What's that one over there? That is not a 6x6. Oh, how I always lose all my 6x6 cards. Oh, this one's a good choice, though. I'll do one or two more cards here, and I think we'll call it good for today. I do have to love this one. Teddy, that's enough now. Oh, I like that out there. Hopefully this will fit. Oh no! I'm sorry, Sharma. Oh, I apologize. I left it up a couple extra days, but I wanted to get the Christmas clearance in. So sorry about that. Some of that stuff will be back, though. It'll be back. I guarantee it. Some of it's selling out, which is a good thing. That's why you have for sale. So sorry, I don't like to inconvenience you guys like that. Even this year's Hunkydory Christmas is on sale, guys. The only one I didn't put this year's Christmas on sale for was I did not mark down Merry and Bright or Seasons because it just seemed like they were too new from G45. But I don't know if there's still any kits out there. I actually put card kits and albums and everything that were seasonal out there, so there's some really amazing deals to be had. There's a few things that aren't specifically seasonal that I put back out there because I had them out with the last sale, like the 49 in Market. We still have a couple of those big kits left. That is such a deal. Yeah, I'll let you go back and replay the first part of the video for the complete update in it. I'm doing okay. I'm just tired. Okay. Six. So I'm going to make this 5 and 3/4. 5 and 3/4. I'm going to use some of this kind of rustic plum this time. Did you guys happen to notice? This is a good thing to watch out for. Did you guys happen to notice that I put up, we now have 40, I think we have 48 colors of distress stains that match the Tim Holtz. That is, we bought the ones they had on sale before, so I could bring them in and discount them for you. And then when I wasn't looking, they discounted all the rest of them, and I went in and got the rest of them. The really cool thing about those glazing, the embossing glazes, that they match the Tim Holtz Distress and Oxide ink pads. That's a good idea, Mary. Not yeah, your sale. I'm not sure what you're saying, Sharma. Not your sale. It wasn't in my sale that happened to you. Oh, that'd make me feel better. Because I know sometimes that does happen, that you get your card all ready to go and then check out and I've changed something, and that just feels rude when that happens. I don't want to be rude to my friends. I'm pretty gold around there in that mauve. I didn't ever get an answer to what some of your family plans are for the holidays. I think I told you that the girls are coming down and we're just going to have a very, very, very quiet Christmas. With all the activity, that just seems like the cat's meow, the right thing to do. Maybe play some games. Oh, I hate that when that happens, Annette. A lot of times when you go to use a coupon and it won't take, you need to check your spelling and whether you have any extra spaces. And that's what messes people up with ours sometimes. But mostly you guys don't have too much trouble with coupons. Oh, that is supermarket. Oh, that's even worse, Sharma. Because you got all those goods in your cart. Oh, that would be really annoying. That would be very, very annoying. I would not like that at all. It's not like a supermarket's going to say, oh, well, we know it didn't happen on purpose here. Let's just take care of you. Which is probably what I would do because I can't stand it when you guys get disappointed. Not quite how I anticipated putting that on there, but it'll be different today. Mary says she has Teddy on her overnight list. Can we, or on her Christmas list, can we overnight him? I know, he keeps whining like this, maybe. He's unhappy because his daddy's crocheting and he wants to sit in dad's lap. And he wants to play fetch with his, yes, it's football. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, Annette, that's terrible. Big party on the 7th. Sister-in-law had a heart attack, and their mother collapsed and ended up across the hall from each other. That is not good. You got to tell your family to improve their timing, Annette, says Debbie, who starts chemo the week before Christmas. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, it's pretty. What else we have here? I think this needs a thanks bunch here or somewhere. I'm sure it has. My goodness, friend. Okay. We have 4 cards done so far. Maybe we need to make one more of the. Yeah, maybe we should make one more of the green cards. Well, let me show you what we've done already anyway. Here's our first one. Just love those gold foilings in the background there. 2. Aren't they pretty, guys? 3. I just think these are so classy and classic, these designs. And 4. Let's see if there's one more we want to do. I think we'll call it good today because I'm getting tired. And let's see what else we can get. We got surely one more beautiful thing that just has to be made here. I like that. Let's try this one. Okay. And we're not bringing our group down in it. Life is life. It happens. And we support each other through it. That's what happens. That's what friends do. You're not a downer. I sent my family a text message yesterday that said, I've decided I'm going to survive. Cue Gloria Gaynor here. I've made that decision. Thank you, Annette. It's not going to be a cakewalk, but I'm going to be fine. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty. I'll have a little border on it too. Anybody heard from Roberta? Talk to her? That looks pretty. This tag says happiness looks gorgeous on you. I like that. So this kit is still out there. It's tagged in last night's newsletter if you still want to get one. If you don't have the resources yet, hopefully we'll get more after the first of the year. I never really know for sure, but I did reorder it, so hopefully we'll get more. Love this one. I wouldn't mind doing about 4 of these.
4 of these kits.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's just a really beautiful kit. Every card has been beautiful. So reasonably priced too. And I'll show you that stamp again if I can locate it here. It's beautiful. It has a gorgeous Valentine stamp in it. Look at this. How perfect is that for Valentine's? Be a nice little coloring job too. Okay. Yeah, we'll count these cards off. We'll give them numbers so you guys can vote on your favorite. If you're already a subscriber to our channel, thank you for supporting us. We love to be here for you. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button because you never know what we're going to do, but it's always fun. And this is a group of people you can trust to be sweet. We have very, very few issues ever in our group because we love each other and we take care of each other. So I do love that. Rose would be beautiful for Mother's Day or for any occasion, really, because you could use that rose all year long. It's just a fabulous stamp. Okay, here we go. Let me count them off. Catherine came in. Did Catherine come in? Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely, Terry, we're on it. Sorry that's happening, but we will definitely be on top of that. Okay, here we go. Here's our 2 green ones. This was green number 1. This is green number 1. Isn't that just beautiful? I love that. So simple, but so elegant. And this one says, have a lovely day. This is green number 2 that we just did. Green number 2. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. I love that. Isn't that fun? Happiness looks gorgeous on you. And here is, we have 3 of the rose-colored cards. This one is the 6x6 rose. We'll call that number 1. 6x6 rose. It's not actually a rose flower, but a rose-colored card. I love this one. You were born to stand out. This will be rose number 2. And this is rose number 3. This one says, happy birthday, and you're so fabulous on it. And I think we'll cut it off right there. You want to see these one more time? This is rose number 3. Rose number 2 with the bow. Rose number 1, the 6x6 card. Here's our calla lilies. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. And have a lovely day. Hit that like button if you haven't done it yet. It makes me feel good, and thank you. Makes me happy. And like I said, hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Then when we sign off, which we're going to do just momentarily here, Mary is going to be monitoring your comments, and somebody who leaves a comment today is going to get a gift for leaving a comment. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. So this was card number 1, green. All right. I love you guys. I wish you the very merriest of holiday seasons. We will not have What's New Wednesday on Wednesday this week because it's Christmas Day. So we'll not have What's New Wednesday on Wednesday, but we will have, we'll be back. And I thank you guys for always being there, for being my friends. And I'm going to go ahead and say good night, Gracie.